Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm spiritual coach, life coach Coco, someone that just wants to help you out in this thing called life. I've been having a very interesting past 24 hours. Bring it in. How have you guys been feeling? Have you been feeling good? I've been changing a lot of things in my diet. Have you guys been changing things in your diet, from like what you eat, what you watch, just literally what you're consuming on an everyday basis? And I tried going back to things that worked for me before. Like right now I'm drinking coffee. After we said that we're not shopping at Starbucks, I had to completely get rid of Starbucks coffee and everything. And I haven't been there this whole year. And Lord knows I love me some Starbucks. I know you guys are probably going to be like, Starbucks is gross. I lived in Seattle where Starbucks originated. And you have to work really hard there. Like, it doesn't matter what job you have, you're working your ass off. So you're going to need that extra burnt boost of coffee to brighten your day. But the energy that I was getting around you guys, because things are changing, you guys are feeling a little bit more optimistic when it comes to finding the love of your life, or just finding an encounter with someone. I've been getting a lot of very steamy energy around just these past couple of messages. I don't know if you guys have been able to sleep. Someone could be thinking about you very heavily in a sensual, sexual way. Like, what I'm getting in my head is like someone like watching. Sorry, I have like powder under my armpits because I'd be sweating when I got out of the shower. Anyway, someone is like laying in bed. Oh my God, this is not for children. Children, scroll away right now. Right now. Close your ears. This person, like, they visualize you. It's like they watch some type of video and then they visualize you. And it's like they don't need to finish watching the video. They find the video to see what position they would want you. I can't believe I'm in my house at 9 o'clock in the morning making raunchy, dirty tarot reading. Okay, listen. But this person, they just need to know what position that they would want you in, and their brain just takes over the rest, okay? So they are somebody that is they're infatuated with you, and they're infatuated with like things that you guys used to do. It's almost like this person never owed so hard as much as they did with you, and they're wanting to bring back that feeling, whether it's they're going to contact you or they're going to try to, like, you know, get their mind off of it. It just seems like a really long time since this person has been, or you collective has been kind of in a drought, right? Everybody's in drought season. It's drought season, bro. It's like, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's trap season, bro. Don't worry about it. If you don't listen to hood music, you're not going to know. So yeah, let's get some information around this person and what they could be feeling about you right now, if it's just sensual or if they want to get back together. Let's also figure out like where your sexual energy needs to be placed at this time, okay? I'm looking very housewife-ish today. Like, if I had a little clip. Yes, the bagels, and I just squeezed some orange. I just squeezed some fresh orange juice. I literally did that for my last nigga. Like, he would not drink. He would like to drink juice, and I was like, bruh, like, you cannot just be drinking juice. Like, when I first met him, I was like, you shouldn't drink Gatorade. Gatorade's not good for you. He had a whole argument with me about Gatorade. I said, bitch, just look at the nutritional facts. Like, you guys don't have to argue with me on things. Go look up your own facts and tell me what you find, because I'm pretty sure I've been there before, and I'm trying to tell you to help you out. Anyway, let's do a prayer. 3 deep inhales. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Heavenly Father, ancestors, spirit guides, protective angels, higher self, lower self, and Mother God, thank you so much for blessing me today to connect with the collective. Thank you for your abundance, substance, and prosperity that you give on an everyday basis. I appreciate everything that you do, for the protection and love that you give us. Excuse me. And today I'm going to be doing a reading surrounded around an energy that is obsessed with the collective sensually. And if you could let me know, give me some ideas on who this person is, how the collective can identify them, and what the collective can do with their recharging of energies that will be sent to them from this person. If you're not called on this reading, you're not welcome. Amen. You guys, I was getting a visual like this person kind of wants to pound anything, like anything that crosses their way and that will say yes, this person's gonna say yes. How crazy. Is it me? Am I feral? It's like, I swear it's the coffee. I don't know. Let's get some messages. Oh, let me cut the deck. Let me cut the deck because I'm getting real crazy. Let me shuffle a little bit. You know, I like that we be having different messages on here every day. And that's why I usually don't meditate, because when I do, there's certain messages and downloads that I get throughout the days and throughout the weeks and months. And when I start meditating, I start getting into a space where I'm trying to figure out messages that are supposed to be collective over time, like 3 or 4 months, even sometimes years, versus messages that are just going to be helpful for you for the day. Sorry, I made some really good coffee. I made some hazelnut coffee with some vanilla caramel creamer, A1, not Starbucks, but here we go. Oh, wait. But yeah, have you guys been feeling like an uncontrollable, shoot, all these cards flipped over. Have you guys been feeling like an uncontrollable feeling of like needing to let out some sexual energy? And it doesn't really seem like anything's like helping. Like masturbation is not working. It's just like, it's making you more horny. It's making you like want this person more. I'm also getting that your ex could be channeling you only when they think of things sexually, or when they're doing the do with someone, they think of you while they're doing it. Like, I'm hearing that some of you guys gave some extra sloppy, wet, toppy, whatever. Like I said, this is not a reading for the children. I'm also getting that this person, it's like the compassion that they have for you though is like someone like a dog loves their owner. And I know that sounds crazy, but you guys could have had a conversation in the past where this person was not fully expressing how they felt about you, how they blah, 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 blah. Okay, jumbled over words. So yeah. This person's not truly expressing how they feel about you, or in that last conversation, they didn't express how they felt about you. And I'm getting it's coming from, they just feel overwhelmed with emotions. They don't want to say the wrong thing. They don't know what to say the right thing. You're like an anomaly to them. And they just kind of wanted to be honest, some of you guys, they wanted to use your sexual energy, but not in a way that like, it would be harmful. They just wanted to recharge pretty much off of your sexual energy. And that does sound bad. That does sound bad. I know. So what is this person? Why does this person keep stepping into the collective's energy? Why do they keep trying to take from the collective? Are they trying to manifest them? Let's figure out who this person is, okay? How can we tell, how can I tell the collective who this person is in their energy trying to contact them telepathically. Oh, please flip the cards over, Spirit. Page of Wands. This is somebody that could might not have been that good at sex. This could be someone that's literally like, they're very hopeful in sex, but they have to do other things to make you feel satisfied. This person also, they're hoping that they're enough for you. What else am I getting? I'm also seeing with this card too, that like, you see, that's what made me feel like they're enough. Like, it's like they have like this whole wands and they're like, oh my God. So this could be someone that they would probably tell you things like, they don't know how they can make you happy, or they don't know if they can measure up to the other people that you've dated, or, you know, they don't know, they can't measure up to like your type of, sex drive, something about equating, like, you know, judging like where you guys are at on the same scale. Let me give you a better understanding. It's like this person, they feel like they're not enough for you, or maybe, you know, they can't get it up, or maybe, you know, it's small, or maybe it's like too curved to the right. There's something about there's an insecurity that they have, that when they were having sex with you, they felt like, you know, it might not have been enough. Okay. Do you guys know who that is? Okay. Any other messages that would like to come out to describe the Page of Wands? Any other cards that would like to come out to describe the Page of Wands? Any other messages to describe the Page of Wands before I move on? Please flip the cards over, Spirit, if this is a message. I have... How did this card even get flipped over? Four of Pentacles. So this could be someone that was like also worried about their money as well. Like when they were with you, it was like you had an appetite. You had an appetite for life. You had an appetite for sexual appetite. Okay. And this person was almost feeling like they had to compensate in other ways. Like if they didn't, you know, lay it down in the bedroom, they would have to compensate in other ways, whether that's getting you things that you like, or, you know, some people like acts of service, you know, helping you clean the house. I don't know, getting like groceries delivered, you know, you not having to worry about cooking dinner, something along those lines, where this person would try to make up the difference of not pleasing you in the bedroom. Sheesh. I don't care. Anyways. Nope. I have this card's over here. So now that you guys know who the person is, why do they keep, why are they steady in your energy? I was going to ask that, and I had the Six of Pentacles that came out. This person feels like, I don't want to say that, but this person feels like you pretty much like don't care about them anymore, that you just moved on with your life, that you don't really give two. And, you know, I think that depending if this was their lack mindset of them being insecure, not being enough for you, and you still stayed with them, I could see why they feel like, you know, they didn't get enough back in return. This person wants you to pretty much like beg them to be in their life, because I'm sure they have a high and a bruised ego. So it seems like this person, they constantly, people are always telling them that they're doing a good job. Oh, you're so cool. I can't believe you done that. Like that, you know. So this person's kind of braggadocious. Okay. And because you don't give that person that energy, like really nothing that they did was like, oh my God, like let me come in my panties right now. Sorry, again, I said this is not for kids. It's almost like they're wanting you to come back to beg them so they can offer you, so you can feel the same way how they're feeling, because they're longing and lusting after you so bad, to the point where they're up like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, releasing over and over and over and over again. And depending on how connected you guys are together, um, it's just so crazy. This person seems like, these are the words that are coming up as I think about this person: anger, passionate, aggressive, argumentative, passionate, sex drive, red fusion, um, orange tangerine. Um, I'm getting like sports car or some type of like nice car. A banana, condoms, grapes, and strawberries. So I'm getting with this person that, and I'm going to take it real deep here and not, give the obvious that I listed off. This person has some sort of addiction of adrenaline that they can have control over. So I don't know if this person is into like any kinks or anything like that, but they definitely have like a control kink where they like when they're in control of everything. Okay, I hear that. Okay. I like being in control of myself and everything. But look, it's not me manifesting you guys in the middle of my bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, it's not me. Um, what I'm just really getting with this person that like they are just, they're so obsessed with your energy and how you make them feel. Like the feeling of like orgasming, like the big O, it's like you make them feel like that all the time when you're in their energy. This person literally, they wish they could do more for you, but they just weren't capable at the time, is what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that how they feel about you, like this, when I mentioned the colors red and like orange tangerine, this person, like this is just like the base of the fire of how they feel. If they really were to expand and open up more about how they would feel, this person, like they might become obsessive to the point where they will be showing up at your house, or they will be driving by your house, seeing if your lights are on, seeing if anyone is cracking that back open or who's eating that dick. Okay. Hopefully you guys heard me. Hopefully we're all adults here. Okay, let's see. Okay, because this person wants you to feel like how you feel about them. Where is this stemming from though? Like, if you guys are over and you haven't talked in a while, like why are they so obsessed with you? Because you guys need to shake them out of your energy so you can get on with your life and live a regular life and not feeling like people are always pulling and tugging like on your energy. Okay, because you gave them a love that they've never experienced. So I'll give you 3 things. This person's immature because they want you to feel like how they feel, which means that they haven't healed yet. They're masturbating to your photos, to old videos, I was really getting old videos for sure. Like you might have sent this person a picture or a video in the past and they just like rewatch it. They go into their little porn files and then they find the position. You guys, it's getting real explicit. It's getting real explicit. And I'm just going to share with you because I'm an adult and I can share. They look at specific videos of you writing them and them spreading like your cheeks open and just like ramming you from like the bottom is one. And another position that I was getting to is this person just like wants you completely open and their face just like eating that dick or eating that pussy. That is what I'm getting. That is what, and then it's like, and they even wish things about themselves that could change to make the sexual experience better. Like they just wish like their tongue was long enough. I'm telling you guys, I don't even know if I can say this stuff online or on YouTube. So I'm going to stop. But you gave this person a love that they never experienced before. They want to experience it again, but they feel they're just not healed yet. Like they're gonna fuck it up because they think that it's like, I tell people I'm a reciprocated person, a reciprocal person. So that means like if I give you energy, I know how much energy I'm giving you. But if I ask you to do something because I'm doing something for you, it's a complete like verbal agreement, but it's something that you understand. So if I keep giving to you and giving to you, giving to you, and then I come to you, and this is what type of person I am, I'm like, okay, so I want you to do this for me. Can you do this for me? Depending on yes or no. And then I'm gonna say, okay, what can I do? Like, what can I do for you so you can do this for me? And, I feel like that's what makes things a little bit more reciprocal. But this person in their brain is thinking like, I did this for you. 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 And some of you guys, they were paying rent in a house that they had to stay at, and they thought that they were doing something for you guys not to work out. Okay. But they're thinking like the things, every single thing or every single activity, gift, action that they do for you is supposed to be reciprocated back to them. And I don't trust those type of people, because if we were an actual mirror and we were looking at energy like in some type of database, I would probably be, you guys are probably giving more. And I'm talking about myself because I'm like, I could see myself in this position. But I'm sure that you guys could see yourself giving more, like whether it's late night phone calls, listening to this person complain, helping them problem solve. Just having an open space for somebody is a lot, because you have to be in a space where you're always ready and open to receive, and not make the person feel bad about what they're going through. So whether this person shared with you because they didn't want to and they were just emotionally immature, it doesn't mean that they weren't siphoning your energy in other ways. Whether it is, you just being like a goofy person and they benefited off of that, whether you're someone that just always shares information and they benefited from that, whether you were someone who, I don't know, makes breakfast every morning, something about naturally who you are, they were benefiting from. But because it wasn't in the form of like a gift or something that they can buy, or something that, I guess that they don't see as you like spending or giving like a lot of energy, they don't look at it as reciprocal. I hope that made sense. Anyways. So what can the collective do about this person siphoning their energy? Like, I feel like you guys are feeling it too. Like, you guys might be feeling like at random moments, like hot air or something warm on your body, like on your neck or on the back of your leg or on your knee or something like that. You might be feeling something warm. Also, you getting random flashes of this person sexually, like out of nowhere, like washing dishes and you're like listening to something, and then out of nowhere you see yourself getting rammed in the bed by like someone that you were talking to before. Yeah. Sex magic. Okay. So what can the collective do to get out of this person's energy? Please flip the cards over. Yes. Okay, I don't know if that's supposed to. 10 of Cups. Okay, keep focusing on yourself and keep moving forward. The more that you guys, and the more time that you have apart, and the more time that you don't see each other, and the more time that you don't interact with this person, it is creating the art of detachment. And you won't be able to, I will say with people, there is a recipe and there is a guide for connecting and attaching. Like, they figured out in science what two bonds, when they come together and it makes an atom or it makes a cell, whatever the hell, they figured those things out. But they haven't figured out they haven't figured out the form of detachment and the art of detachment. Detachment literally comes with time. Over time, things die. You stop giving energy to it. It falls off. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person is going through. Don't look at my armpits, you guys. I'm tired. You see how I'm already sweating already? It's gonna go away. I just do it after the shower because like my armpits anyways are wet. This person is already feeling like they want to get into like their dark side. They want to get into their dark feminine or their dark masculine. They want to start treating people how people quote unquote treated them. But people only let you only accept what people treat you like if that's what you accept. You know what I'm saying? Like this person feels like people do them bad and people, mislead them, misguide them, give them false information, don't want to know who they are. But what's so crazy is like this person lets people treat them like that. Why aren't they not going into people's lives saying, I don't like being treated like that. I don't like being talked to like that. If you want to hang around me, you need to have some sense. If you hang around me, X, Y, and Z. And I'm getting that this person has a pack or a herd that they're in. So everybody's bullshit is everybody's bullshit anyways. But now they're starting to see that they don't like how they're being treated in their own group. And they start fantasizing about you and how you made them feel while you guys were together, whether they're thinking about it sexually or intimately on like an emotional level. This person really feels like you understood them to a point where they could start being themselves and start standing up for themselves and create some solidarity in the actions and the thoughts that they have on an everyday basis, because around the people that they're hanging around, they don't have no common sense, to be honest. So keep working towards your 10 of Cups, keep working towards your future, keep moving forward. And eventually this person, it's like, I explain it like this. I'm gonna give you guys some advice and I'm gonna leave. If two people are like going like this and they're drifting apart and you guys still have something that's connected right here, I wish I had something to show you to draw it on. I do. Let me see if I could show you on this paper. Hopefully I have a page that I already wrote on. Okay, yeah. So if this was like you guys right here and your energy starting to drift apart, like this, right? And you guys are going in different directions. These are arrows, so don't piss me off today. I'm doing this for y'all. So if you guys were energies and you're flowing different ways, you still have like a tether that's connected, whether you're going separate ways or not. And so with this tether, the more that because eventually this is going to be all the way up here and you guys are eventually going to go. Okay, so with this tether, like if you guys started down here and this is where you met each other, right? Oh wait, that's the wrong way. Okay, that's the wrong way. Whatever. You guys were here and you started at one point and then you became here and then you started to tether apart. All this area are like times that you've connected before, whether it's sexually, having a conversation, there was atoms and things that were happening where you connected. But when you started moving away from each other, you're still connected at this point. Like this is the last conversation that you guys had. And if you have like a conversation tomorrow, then the tether will be here. Okay. Doesn't matter. Just give you information. But as you're going apart, this person's going to have to go this way and you're going to have to go eventually this way. And so for them to hang on to your tether, and mind you, this is like a very short diagram. This could be like 20 years. This could be like 30 years and you're going like completely that way. This tether is going to have to break off because there is nothing else feeding it. I wish I could give you a better diagram, but like I don't have my whiteboard and it was last minute. Anyway. So yeah. So yeah, this person really feels like it's like they want to be with you. It's a love-hate relationship. This reading's probably about me because people who meet me, you either hate me or you love me. I can't choose which one it is for you, but you need to figure out why you have so much hate in your heart if it's the hate option. Let's get you some advice on what you can do. Spirit, I'm going to pull 6 cards. Please pull out 6 cards and advice for the collective. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Okay, so we have the Tower, the Emperor, the Star, the 5 of Cups. Ooh, we got some major arcanas. Major arcana with the Emperor and the Star and the Tower card. Oh, please, 2 more. Any messages for the collective? I'm going to shuffle one more time, and if there's nothing... Okay, we got the 2. At the bottom of the deck, Lovers. I mean, my bad, 2 of Cups, but the Lovers was at the bottom of the deck before. You're going to have to give this person a harsh truth, and let them know, like, exactly how you think you're coming off is not how you're coming off. Like, how you're trying to tell me right now that, you know, I guess that you cared for the connection. You guys might hear them say some crazy things like, you know, they missed the times that we had while you were probably struggling and suffering. Or, you know, they're going to be like, I really had an epiphany, and, you know, what you're going through wasn't right, and how I handled it wasn't right. And they're going to say something crazy. Let me give you this. They're going to, I don't know. We have another Mercury retrograde coming literally like in October, I'm sure. But this person is going to say something crazy along the lines of, like, I'm gonna give you an example. If you knew that you were struggling emotionally in the relationship and you tried your very best to hold on, but like you were losing yourself, you just didn't know what to do. There was no compassion, there was no love, there was no empathy from the other person's side. Okay. And this person's going to come back and say, you know, I know it must have been really hard for you when I was, you know, working a lot, or, you know, when my grandma died, you know, I might have had like a moment or a time, or, you know, when my brothers and my family were going through stuff. And then they'll say at the end, yeah, but, you know, like, I understand what you were going through. Like, I wouldn't have stayed either if that was me. Then why are we having this conversation? Why are you telling me that you would not have stayed either, and then hate me because we're not together and we didn't stay together, but you're just now realizing that you wouldn't even have stayed around that type of energy that you were creating if you were me? Yeah, it's real twisted up. I think this person has a very backwards way of thinking, and they think too much on what they experience and what could be the good thing, rather than just being fucking honest with themselves and saying, generally, what is a good thing that I can do? People probably don't like being talked to like that. I didn't ask them how they feel. I didn't ask them what they needed at the time. And then the things that they did ask for, I didn't give to them. So there's no critical thinking there. There's all blaming and victimhood. And again, it's because this person is emotionally immature. Like, don't invalidate people's experience with you just because you had a fucking aha moment and it took you how long to have it. Like, the person still went through the bad treatment. Anyway, let's get in these cards. Okay, let me see. I am seeing, like I said, the Tower card, Emperor, Star, the Hanged Man, 5 of Cups, and the High Priestess. So my advice that I have for you today is that you already know what to do. Some of you were like, I have to throw away this person's stuff. Some of you were saying, I have to take a spiritual bath. I have to delete their phone number. I have to delete like our photos and pictures. You have to start creating distance between you and people that no longer serve you anymore. Because if you don't, these people do have access to your energy. You don't know what to expect when it comes to them trying to manifest you. Sometimes people are trying to manifest you just so they can get the last like laugh or the last haha, or, you know, they want to prove to you that you are a bad person. So they'll get an uprise out of you. They'll try to get an uprise out of you so they can be like, see, You are crazy. See, this is what everybody was telling me. But it's kind of like, come on, you're literally provoking me to be like this. And then I'm getting that there could be a tower moment because this person feels, again, they feel non-existent in your life. Like usually I'm getting that they're friends with their exes or something like that, or they're friends with people. Like they try to stay friends with everybody. I don't know why. I feel like I'm talking about myself. I feel like I be dating men who always be trying to stay friends with their exes. Get the fuck out of here, ho. I'm not gonna be one of those bitches. That's crazy. Why would I want to be friends with you when that's crazy? Anyways, and I'm not saying that we can't be cordial. We can be cordial, but like imagine my husband come into my life and see that I'm friends with my ex and I'm inviting them to the wedding. Weird. I'm not saying that we can't live in that type of world, but like crazy. Like he knows my insides more than you. Crazy. Anyways, I hope you guys like this message. It was definitely rated R. And if you like messages like this, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. You know what to do. Look in the description link below for my Instagram to book a personal reading. And I love you, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.